drop
baited
back
that
and
army back, and now he's gonna trade very well here.
Oh yeah, totally. He's getting a ton of probes right now at the third base of our Protoss player, and Terran player got another army macroed up. You know, as a Terran player, the only way you can really kill a Protoss is if you slay his economy and then slay him. Because if not, he's just going to continue being more cost-effective than you. And although our Terran player is floating 2k, I think he's just going to win because he's so astronomically far ahead right now.
Yeah, this is a point where Protoss just can't take it back under control.
Although he is doing a mighty good job of it at trying. Excellent feedbacks, but those Vikings are gonna, be the end of him. He needs these Colossi. Those are his lifeline. He has no Stalkers up because he can't make Stalkers because he lost the Cyber. Well, actually, he can make Stalkers. Does he have a Cybernetics core? No, he can't make Stalkers. That was right the first time. He cannot make any more Stalkers, so the Vikings take out all the Colossi. They actually land, which is a stupid thing to do, but he can do it because he has a huge freaking lead and he sniped the third. So GG lost 4 Titan Templars because the guy's lagging game. What the fruit of the loom? It's so shoom.
I wonder who he's referring to, who's lagging.
Asylum, you got some splaining to do.
I'm not even in the game.
Exactly! We need your astronomically good computer to, pick everyone up. What's wrong with you, man?
The thing is, even before it started lagging, he lost that game.
Oh, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. He gave 4 Templars for free, so that is part lag and part him, You can't just blame lag. It's for both sides.
Blaming? Wait, hold on. Are you saying that a player should take responsibility for his actions? What the heck's wrong with you? Take that back right now.
Sorry, my bad.
That's right. It's okay now. We said so. You said sorry. It's over now. All right. So we will be moving on to this next game. Nick, kind of on a roll. He's like what, 4-0?
God, you really can't count. 3-0.
Yeah, you're
Shut
bad
up!
at this
I'm not
math
doing.
stuff.
This is math on stream. It doesn't work. Do you understand? 4 is 7, and 7 is 2. Do you understand?
Yeah, I think I do.
Okay. And 240p screens make it difficult. We are sorry if anyone's lagging. Rick is relogging. Pony, what do we say to say if we're sorry? Say it. Say it. I'm watching. Yes! So sorry about that. So sorry about the lagging. So sorry. It's very simple on the entire family. We fix this. We make it well. Yes? Good. So Senex, if that music's not already on, let's put the music on. Is this for me? Yeah. Thank you, Senex. So, as I was told, it has been 4 games, not 3, 4. I am right until proven wrong. And I will not look at the match history because that is a treacherous, filthy lie by Blizzard meant to discourage players. So, Nick, doing pretty good in this best of 11. It's not a best of 9, it's a best of 11 because there have been 4 games. So, who will be sent out for Seraphic Gaming? Their mighty Penguin Overlord has already been slain. Even when playing from, he trained with the elite Arctic soldiers, and then he went to the magical land of South Korea to hone his skills. So, if a space penguin can't beat Nick, who can? I mean, honestly.
They're sending Eclipse, is what the leader said.
So, are you saying that he will eclipse Nick's spotlight right now? Is that what you're saying?
I think that's what they're shooting for, but I don't know. Nick's pretty powerful.
Okay, so Eclipse, he is a Zerg player, a top master Zerg player, mind you, not a former Grandmaster, though. His ZVT is at 60% with 206 games played. Holy crap, this guy is good. Kinda good. Yeah, and I got that message. Oh, sweet. Thank you, Tony. Thank you. Just thank you.
You do great alone anyways.
Oh, thank you. So, actually, wait, why am I playing? This isn't funny. Get me out of here. Thank you. Oh, thank goodness. I was worried there for a second. Jeez. As you well know, I may be the best player to have ever existed, but I'm actually the worst player on North America. If that makes sense. Which it does to me, but to you guys, I don't
No,
think
it definitely doesn't.
You wouldn't understand. Now, we are loading up. Well, the hamsters are loading up the potatoes. Belshire Vestige LE Ladder Edition. Vestige, I don't care. I've looked at a million pronunciations. I'm going to say it how I like it because that's the way I do it. So, spawning in the bottom right position, 14 2 Pro. He is on a tear. He is the Grand Archmagus of Terran. It is Nick. I just, when I try to say Nick, it just doesn't come out right. It's just, when you see his name, you just want to say Nick. It's all lowercase too. You're just like, Nick. It's Nick. He's cool. But now, spawning in top left position, 14 Seraphic Gaming. He is the terror from below, the darkness that blots out the sky, the once a millennium thingy that causes fear in the hearts of ancient Mayans. He is here to bring a ling-a-ding-ding, an eclipse upon Nick, because that's his name, and that's a pun. Laugh. So, Nick not going for the patent pending, 8cc first. Bit, I think he really should mix it up. But, he's been playing pretty okay. I mean, he's 4-0, so I mean, what do you like? He will be going for that barracks on 12. Will we see a 13 refinery, or will he do a, one rack expand? Haven't seen one of those in a while, and it looks like it will be a 1 barracks expand, or 13 racks? No, 13 gas. So, a bit of that looked weird for some reason. I don't know why. He will be doing a Rax gas build, so he should be getting some Reapers. Hatchery on the way for our Zerg player. That was a 14 hatch, kind of good. Zerg player will be droning up to probably 18 because Terran players refuse to do proxy 11-11 barracks anymore because they're stupid. No, well, not me. I do it like every game, man. Along with 8-8 Reapers, it's so fun. But our Zerg player actually will be looking to put on some aggression here, possibly. Or, just getting speed. It's hard to tell with Zerg because, they can make a stupid amount of units instantly. So you're like, oh, he's just getting the speed. No, he's playing to all in you. He is getting that extractor and the spawning pool. Extractor first, so he will have an early speed, which is always great for a Zerg player. Now, since he expanded, the earliest possible time he can get that speed is at the 6-minute mark. Unless he's doing like a crazy 12 pool build, which we know he isn't. So it'll be up to Nick to do some he's making a reactor, so maybe he won't go Reapers. Maybe he's just going to do reactor expand, and that looks like what he is going to do. So it will be a reactor expand against gas pool. So we may or may not see a Baneling bust. There's a slight possibility. It's not that large, but always keep that in the back of your mind. And I just hit my head multiple times to make a point, and that was really stupid, but it was for the sake of the cast, so it is fine. Terran player does scout what our Zerg player is up to. Zerg player did likewise to the Terran player, so they both know all the secrets about one another. They have seen each other bear. It's almost a beautiful thing if, you weren't considering the fact that Zerg are mostly a horrible conglomerate of multiple species put together in a horrible biological mutation. So, pretty awful for Nick, but Eclipse, he's cool with it. So, speed about halfway done for our Zerg player, CC almost done for our Terran player, factory about halfway done, Marines being built, SCVs being built. Pretty standard game so far. I mean, mech Marine, Zerg mech drone. Okay. So our Zerg player will be moving out across the map, sending a couple Zerglings to Watchtower, getting his map control. Speed 90% done. Yeah, so yeah, it's cool. So, Senix, what's up with you, man? Senix? Senix! Don't leave me alone. Okay, I've been abandoned by Senix. The world is coming to an end.
I'm back.
Okay, thank goodness. That's your pony, right?
Nope, I'm back though.
I haven't memorized everyone's names yet. Dang it. I kid. So, you haven't missed much, by the way. So, Starport is on the way for our Terran player. Stim just now starting at the 6-minute mark. That's okay timing. Wall almost done for our Terran player. Third base going down for our Zerg player around the 6.5-minute mark. Very standard. So both players looking for a macro game right now. And it's chilling like a villain in a Stillin with the Krillin. Yeah. Anything you want to say?
No, looks pretty standard so far. Doesn't look like the Zerg is planning any aggression at the moment.
And double evolution chambers are going down. So I think you're exactly right. He's going to be getting that 1-1. So we watch Hellions fry Zerglings. So if you're into that, great. If you're not, well, it's alright. It's just the way it's going to be. So he really needs 3 Hellions, by the way, to one-shot Zerglings. The creep spread, not phenomenal for our Zerg player right now, but he will bring about the Eclipse on Nick. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, pony. 'Cause Eclipse got a plan for you. I thought it was a horrible reference. Please forgive me. I am just bored out of my mind right now. Layer going down for our Zerg player. So I'm just gonna, cover my face in shame for a moment while you talk.
I don't know how I can replace your great singing, but it looks like the Zerg has a 48-31 drone lead right now, which is pretty standard. The Terran will be catching up shortly. Got a little timing coming in here also. Doesn't look like the Zerg is going to have much to hold this.
You're absolutely right. That sounded even more awkward than me. I forget. Okay, Hellions and Marines killing Zerglings right now. Pretty cool. But Zerglings are in fact good units, and they are going to clean this up because Zerglings are good units. Yeah. And although he had no banelings, that's absolutely fine. Zerglings on creep are phenomenal. They're not like, say, banelings on creep, but they're still pretty good in most cases. Until late game, they're Widowmines and things start getting one shot. But that's fine. So... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna ask you, who would you give the advantage to from what you see right now?
Zerg, a million times over, Zerg. But I've said that before, and I was absolutely wrong with that game. Nick against, who was it? It was like one of the first games. It was the first game, actually, on Akalon Wastes.
I don't remember his name.
Okay. Anyhow, Zerg has a huge advantage right now. He's up by about 20 harvesters. He's on 3 bases to 2. And Terran player only just now finishing up the 3 extra barracks, and he doesn't have, pre-ready reactors on them. So he's just now building 3 reactors at once. So he's gonna get a big snipe. He's gonna get a big snipe in production at this moment. Rightio. Zerg player actually going on to 2-2 before Terran player even gets 1-1. That's absolutely, disgusting.
Terran has no engineering bays yet either.
Mm-hmm. So it will be 2-2 Lings against 0-0 Marines, which actually means Zerglings trade 1-for-1 against Marines, and they don't have combat shield either. So yeah, you never want to be in a spot when Zergling can make twice as much as you and trade 1-for-1. That's a horrible spot to be in. That's exactly the spot Nick's in right now. And you see, now he's throwing down the engineering bays, realizing, holy crap, I'm so far behind in upgrades, I'm already dead. But, Widowmines. He's got Widowmines. He just needs a good connection. 5 good connections. 7, 8, 9. 9 good connections to kill 24 banelings, which are about to bust this front. I knew a baneling bust was coming. I knew it. I called it.
Well, it looks like he has a drop on the 3rd, and he's way out of position, so kind of a base trade situation here.
A little bit. I mean, that drop third shouldn't do too much damage, but it actually is. But let's not focus on that, because Banelings are blowing up the main natural. The main